Parapsychology Today, a program of investigation into the realms of the unknown. Suspend your mind for a moment and journey to a world beyond the five senses. Parapsychology Today is a program exploring ideas, theories, and concepts that have been around since ancient times. We'll journey to outer worlds and inner worlds. We'll look into such phenomena as past lives, UFOs, and hauntings. And we'll explore psychic ability as it relates to human potential. We do not intend to prove or persuade, but rather present theories and personal stories of ventures into the world of parapsychology. Whatever your beliefs, we hope this program will start you thinking about a reality beyond the five senses.
Hi, welcome to another edition of Parapsychology Today. Our topic today is massage therapy, and my guest is Ginger Ross, a licensed massage therapist. Hi, Ginger. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about.
Having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got interested in massage therapy, and your training.
Yeah. So I have been a massage therapist since 1998. I graduated from Utah College of Massage Therapy in Salt Lake City. I was 18 at the time and actually had never had a massage. Before I chose to go to school, I went there primarily to understand energy work, and that school in particular taught that. However, once I started attending and understanding more of the modalities, I fell in love with body work, and the energetic system made so much sense to me with the body, just how it's constantly talking physically through what's going on with people. It's fascinating to me, and just the systems, all of it makes so much sense.
What is massage therapy actually?
Massage therapy is working with the soft tissues of the body, so muscle systems. It works with the lymphatic system, helping push lymph, which the only way to do that is by manual or doing things like movement, but with gravity that affects the lymph system. So yeah, it just promotes healing within the tissues. It offers more oxygenated blood to muscles to help in the repair mode, recovery, and then overall relaxation.
Can we talk a little bit more about the lymphatic system? What is it and how does it work with healing people?
The lymphatic system, so this is a process that starts within the body of moving through the lymph through a big portion. If I were to use an example of somebody that had lymph nodes removed, this is toxins that are in the body. So it's a filtering system that happens within the tissue and helps get it out, release it from the body. But the idea that behind it is removing toxins by doing that with lymph massage.
Well, you answered some of the next questions, like what types of health problems can therapy help and how?
Again, it's just promoting circulation to soft tissue, to muscles. It helps
with stress and anxiety?
With stress, anxiety. It can help with the stretching motions of lengthening out muscle tissue.
If you have pain, can it help you with pain?
Absolutely, yeah. It's pretty common for people to get trigger points in areas that are constantly in motion, movement, under stress. And so it's just promoting more of a blood flow for that area to heal.
If people have sleep problems, can it help with sleep?
Yeah, absolutely. It's working with the parasympathetic part of your nervous system to help calm that down, which can definitely help with sleep.
The reason I'm asking you this because I read that it also helps with fibromyalgia symptoms and relieves cancer pain, and it helps improve the immune system.
Yeah, human touch is even from the time that a child is born, it is one of the biggest components to healing. And massage therapy, with that, it's having that same just basic carnal thing that our bodies are needing.
This is a funny story, though. I got my husband as a gift massage, and he didn't like being touched. Do you have people that are like that don't want to be touched?
It's usually gift cards. If that happens, a lot of people being touched and also exposure of their bodies, that's creating, it's taking down a barrier or wall that a lot of people have built up with having their body touched in some form. So it just takes compassion from the therapist standpoint of understanding that sometimes that's a trauma response for people, and working around that. And sometimes Reiki would be a better option for somebody that
doesn't want
to be touched.
No, I had a wonderful massage, and I'm very modest, so I don't remember being very much exposed, but he took 2 hours, I think. And when he told me the bill, I gave him more. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was the most incredible massage from having one by a really good person. You have to get a really good person.
Yeah, I would agree.
Now, there are different types of massage. There's Swedish.
Yeah, Swedish is more of a relaxation form. They do a lot of strokes called effleurage that come through their long, smooth.
Do you learn this too when you're in school?
Yeah.
And there's deep tissue?
Yeah, deep tissue, that one focuses a lot more on pain factors of the body. Some people are just wired and built that they like deep tissue, they like that pressure. And other people, like fibromyalgia patients, would be a great example of they need lighter, something to calm down their nervous system.
Now with deep tissue, do you have to be strong, and does it kind of tire you out, or does it make you sore?
It can take its toll, but I think with a therapist, if they practice and they know their body, you know how to stand, you know how to use your own body weight and what parts of your body. My elbows are not this part of my elbow, but this part is just as sensitive to tissue change as my hand.
Oh, so you use your elbow, your arm
a
too?
lot, yeah.
And this sports massage?
Yeah, sports massage, that one incorporates a lot more movement, friction, getting joints moved, palatable.
Wow.
So yeah, there are different techniques, and therapists kind of like hone in on what their specialty is.
There's trigger point?
Trigger point therapy. Yeah, trigger point therapy. Trigger points are really common along the spine, in the back, in the neck. So if you move your head, just for example, and you find a restriction, it's usually a trigger point in the tissue.
Sounds like I need a massage. Myofascial?
Myofascial, the covering around your muscles, it's a fascia. So it takes a lighter motion for that. But usually with trauma, injury, it can create myofascial issues. So it's a lot about healing that covering.
Lymphatic, and you mentioned lymphatic. And then prenatal?
Prenatal is derived to work around the female body during and after pregnancy. So generally, therapists will use bolstering. So sideline bolstering. So it's a maternity bolster that they can lie in. It has room for their belly, has room for their breasts, or they can do side lying with the pillows. So it's just to get more comfort.
Wow. Can anyone try massage therapy? Children, and what ages? And then obviously,
some therapists work with infant massage therapy, to help improve immunity.
Wow.
And I know some therapists have gone into prenatal, so babies that were born prematurely.
Oh my gosh.
And just offered like light touch, light strokes.
Can you see the babies respond?
Yeah.
Oh, that must be amazing.
Yeah. And some therapists like to go into hospice, so also at the end of life.
Oh.
And it's that same process of getting the body to a relaxed state.
After talking to you, I guess you probably answered this question. So a massage therapist can mix different types of massage, and that's probably very beneficial because...
Yeah, you kind of find your own zone that you get into, and once you become comfortable with that, it's more than likely you'll start attracting a certain clientele is looking for your specific
Okay,
type of
so I was going to
modality.
ask you about that. When a person calls in, do you ask them what kind of massage they want and direct?
Generally, I always ask like what areas, because I may not be the right fit for them, and I want to be respectful of that. But yeah, it's definitely a questionnaire thing that you take in, and then I always do a like kind of looking over the history and asking questions just to find the best course or method. When I do my massage, I also incorporate sound bowls on the body
Oh,
to give another component
how do you
of
do that? Sound bowls on the
relaxation.
body?
Tibetan sound bowls,
This crystal ones or the
not
metal
crystal,
ones? Metal?
the metal ones. They were hammered in Tibet, and I place
Mm.
them on the body and then play them.
Wow.
And it creates like a TENS unit. If you've ever been to a chiropractor and they put TENS units on you.
I wore a TENS unit once because I had pain in my leg, and another funny story, but we don't have time for that.
Yeah, it's pretty much a natural TENS unit that starts
TENS unit
happening.
actually delivers a
Vibration.
vibration so that if you have pain, you can only feel one thing at a time, so you don't feel the pain. Yeah, I know what TENS. That's interesting. How long does it take to do a massage session? Does it depend?
You can start anywhere. If you were to do a chair massage, some people can do it in 15 minutes. That's really
A chair?
popular.
They sit on a chair and you massage?
Yeah, it's a massage chair, so you're like faced in. The therapist works on you. That's a really popular thing in corporate settings, where they'll have therapists come in and do complimentary chair massages for their staff. They can go up to, I do 2 hours. I have known people that have done 3. I don't
3
recommend
hours?
that.
Wow.
And more so for the client. I think it's just too much. But
Yeah, I did, let's see, I did half an hour on each side, 4 sides. So I did 2 hours and it was just perfect.
yeah. Yeah, I do have one service, but that one's incorporating the massage, Reiki, intuitive work, and that one can take
Wow.
quite a while. But to have like that much going on,
Do you offer that? Do people know you do add Reiki to your, they do that, okay.
yeah.
How often does a person have to come for a treatment?
Pretty common is once a month. Usually, if you're starting to work with an area that has been injured, I don't recommend going, like, and depending on the severity of the injury, sometimes it's 2 weeks, and we do specific massage in that area. Chiropractors, that's a really common thing, is once a week, and you focus on that localized spot.
What kind of injuries do you treat?
A lot of repetitive motions from work. So people looking down
Oh yeah, on the
and then
computer.
moving,
Oh, yeah, I know.
doing the same
Neck
motion.
problems.
Car accidents
Yeah,
with
wow.
whiplash is a really common one. Childbirth creates a lot of lumbar, so lower back
Wow.
issues with women.
Wow.
There are so many.
So back problems. So you can be complementary with a chiropractor then, you were saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Do you work with any other alternative healers?
Within the space that I lease, yes, but I have my own practice. That's just me.
So what kind of person, how does a person find a good massage therapist though? Like, you sound good because you said if a person asks you for something you don't do it, you let them know what you do, which sounds like a good person, but how do you?
I think just asking questions, looking at reviews is a really big one.
Yes.
If you have questions about their licensing, check in with the state board, and you can type in their name and license number, see if there are any violations or issues.
Okay, that's why a person gets licensed, to keep track of.
Yeah, just to make sure that they have a clean history. And also just there's different factors, but I think just looking up Google on that particular therapist to see if it's the right fit.
Do you explain about any aftercare to keep the health benefits of the massage going?
Yeah, definitely water flushing your system. It's pretty common for people to be stiff or sore the next day. It's from toxins that can resettle within the tissue. So rest, if they're feeling like they need rest. Epsom salt baths is a really good one. just to help.
So you guide them on that.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, is there different kinds of pay? I mean, like, depends on the type of massage and the length of massage, how much they would have to pay?
With me, in my practice, I charge by time. Some people charge by modality. So a Swedish massage would be a different price than a deep tissue.
Oh.
Reflexology may be a different price. So
Yours is more time than what the type of massage?
I do mine based on time versus what the modality is.
Well, that's probably easier.
It's easier.
A lot easier. Is there anything you want to add before we end? We've covered a lot, but there might be something I missed.
I don't think so. I mean, other than I think massage is one of the original healing forms that humans have had to move infections out. And there's so much that goes behind it, but I think it was one of the original healing modalities that humans practiced on each other for health.
And now you mentioned that you got into because you were interested in energy healing and you felt that's how you learned about energy, but
and then I fell in love with massage, and I've been doing it 28 years this year. I love what I do, but and it's so big and vast with massage therapy, so many different avenues that a therapist could take it and specialize in. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, without mentioning names, is there anybody you can remember that had a really serious problem that was helped by massage?
Oh, there's more than I can count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's one of those that
Do children take well to massage?
I have had some children that have come in, but if they're under the age of 18, I ask that a parent be there.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Hey,
well,
thank you so
for
much.
this interview. It was great. Okay, we're done. So I want to thank the viewing audience for watching our show again, and I'd like them to let us know if they have any people they'd like to, any people that you would like to suggest, like Ginger, who was great, to be on the show, or if you'd like to be on the show yourself, just send us an email, Parapsychology Today, 24@gmail.com, and we'll run that on the credits. And also we'll have Ginger's information on the credits in case you'd like a nice massage. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye.